What's even the point of shooting film? The tones? The nostalgia?
The grain?
Well, then you gotta shoot 110 film, because it's the grainiest picture-making format still in production today. But just because you want some lo-fi tones to study to doesn't mean you need to settle for some dinky little toy camera like the Instamatic. This is the Minolta 110 Zoom Mark II. And before the end of this video, I'm gonna prove that with this camera, itty-bitty 110 film can look just as good as 35mm. This is the best 110 camera ever made. Okay, now answer it. Hey, it's Alexander. Thank you so much for sending me this Minolta.
Yeah, you know, it was actually my father's.
Wow, that's so nice of you to part with this. Thank you. You're so nice.
Yeah, I haven't even shot a roll through it.
So you telling me it could be broken? You send me a piece of junk?
No, it's just now that he's no longer with us, it's just kind of special that if you shoot photos through it.
That's kind of heavy, dude.
Well, no, he's not with us in the sense he's not in the United States.
What are you trying to do to me, dude? Gosh. What do you think is the best 110 camera?
The Minolta Mark II is the most affordable stills camera for 16mm/110 ever made. 110's really fun. I hope you enjoy the camera.
Well, thank you for giving me your dear departed dad's favorite camera.
He's not dead.
Anyway, thank you, Mr. Enabler, for feeding my addiction, and yeah, I guess I'll see you next time, Alex.
Yeah, see you next time.
Ciao. Big thanks to Alexander for sending me his dad's old Minolta, but what makes this the best 110 camera? Well, before I start spouting off all the features, let's make sure this thing even works. And what's the best film to test out a new camera? Family Dollar 200.
Wow.
I got this stuff for free at an antique store because it expired back in October of the year 2000. Hey, wait, that was before. Anyway, this stuff might be 25 years expired, but don't worry, it's been tested. See? But even if it is as good as national brand, I'm still gonna need to overexpose this stuff. Since this is over 20 years old, how am I gonna overexpose this? That's the problem. That's where this comes in. Look, it gives you exposure compensation, so you can give it +2 stops, because I don't think there's a 110 camera where you can tell it what ISO to use. So this is the best we're gonna get. We're effectively gonna be shooting this 25-year-old 110 film at ISO 50 rather than ISO 200. Let's see if we can get anything out of it. Let's load up some film. Baby got a rattle. But what are we gonna take pictures of? Smells like chemicals. Family Dollar, color print 12. How do you open it? And this is why they invented it. So some idiot could just do that. There, ready to go. All loaded up, and you gotta make sure that we're on +2, because that's gonna give it as much light as we can give it. Let's go find something to take a picture of.
Lame.
Anyway, once again, I let Sarah play with the camera first, because I love her and I'm the best boyfriend ever made. Right? Mm-hmm. That's right. Honestly, it was really nice being able to share the picture taking with Sarah, because I'm super burnt out on taking boring shots around the ranch just for YouTube content. I mean, she is too, but at least now I can just film her taking pictures instead of lugging around a tripod in 90-degree heat to film myself wasting film. It's too hot. Anyway, just so you know, I develop all my film myself here at home. And since they don't make a 110 film size development spool for a Patterson tank, I had to make my own. So if you want to develop your own 110 film as well, check out that video next. And then watch the rest of my videos and my podcast and buy some merch at madebylopro.com. But first, back to that Family Dollar film. Did we get any pictures? Well, check it out.
I'll take a picture of the kitty.
Zoom in on kitty. Look, I know I promised results as good as 35mm, but that's like the finale, so stick around. Or skip ahead, I don't care. Anyway, considering this film is nearly 30 years old, and the negatives are the size of my literal thumbnail, it doesn't look half bad. Anyway, here's a couple of minutes of relaxing film photography vlog montage stuff.
Is it okay if these pictures are bad?
Yeah, I mean, they're expired. Rediscovering the joy of photography, having fun with expired film. It's good for you and for me. You aim that lens at anything and you don't care what you get. You slap that shutter all the time and then there's the end of the song. Rainbow. Hey babe.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? How you's doing, baby?
I'm tired. I'm ready for a nap.
Here, hold this up in front of your lens and do it.
Ooh.
There you go, we can do some effects. through a prism.
All right, now you hold it.
Experimental photography.
It's terrible.
Hey, we got a picture. What do you know? We got a picture. What's next?
Look at us. His wiener's hanging out.
Perfect for the internet. If you don't have a tripod, you can just lean on a gate.
Is that lame?
Let me get this out of the shot. So yeah, don't get bit by a bug. Internet, I get to use the camera. Did you zoom in on me or did you do a wide?
Wide. I mean, you do whatever you want.
Okay, eyes on me. Love you.
Love you.
Love you more.
Freckles.
Here he is, the freckliest freckle boy.
Why you gotta look so mean? Why you gotta look so mean?
Cute little freckle boy.
If that came out, then I got a reflection of you in his eyeball.
Oh.
It's just his eyeball and his lashes. I don't know if it came out, but.
We'll see. I forgot this thing can go so close for such a tiny camera. Thank you for playing along, Freckles. And see, this is how the couple that shoots together scoots together. And we're scooting our way back home to fish this out of the camera and see what we got. Hey, you got schmutz on your chest. Yeah, that's right. Don't be the schmutz on Schmoopy. You get flicked. Okay, son? Watch yourself. Check yourself. Okay, so with that expired film test, we've proved that this camera works. But again, what makes this, and not this, the best 110 camera ever made? Well, unlike almost every other 110 camera, this is an actual SLR, a single lens reflex. Which means when you look through the camera, you're actually seeing through the lens that takes the picture. So just like with a normal 35mm SLR, you can see what's in frame and what's in focus before you fire that shutter. And while you might take that for granted with a 35mm camera, that's a pretty rare feature for a little baby 110 camera. I mean, other than the original Minolta 110 zoom that looks like something out of Star Trek, your only other option would be the Pentax Auto 110. Which is also pretty cool. It's super tiny and even has interchangeable lenses. So leave a comment below if you want me to do a video about the Pentax. And maybe send a donation. I'm almost out of 110 film. So if these are both SLRs, how come this one's the best 110 camera ever made, and this one's just pretty cool? Well, as the name implies, the Pentax Auto 110 is fully automatic. I mean, looky here, it's got a film advance lever and a shutter release. So you just focus and fire, and the camera does the rest of the thinking for you. And while I usually say shoot more, think less, I'm also a control freak. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. And the Minolta gives you plenty of control. It's an aperture priority camera that lets you manually select your aperture from f3.5 to f16. And when you look through the viewfinder, there's an illuminated heads-up display that shows you what shutter speed the camera is going to use. And you can sort of manually select your shutter speed too. All you gotta do is press the shutter button halfway to illuminate the heads-up display and simultaneously rotate the exposure compensation dial till it lands on your desired shutter speed. Now it ain't full manual, because you can only go 2 stops over or under whatever the camera thinks is the proper exposure. Okay, so what about the lens? It's a 25 to 67mm zoom, which is roughly equivalent to the field of view you'd get from a 50mm to 135mm on a full frame camera. But that's not all. You also get this macro switch that slides an extra element in the back of the main lens, which significantly reduces the minimum focusing distance from about 3 feet to around this close. It's great for taking pictures of bugs, and that's exactly what we ended up doing out in our junkyard.
See, I knew that macro lens would come in handy.
And that's right, we out here shooting bugs on Lomochrome Purple.
Guess what, guys? We did a bug. What?
Which is kind of underwhelming. But since Lomo is the only company still making 110 film, beggars can't be choosers.
Okay, we're doing some purple because there's some green. So that will now be purple thanks to the magic of Lomo. And they always, purport this to have a variable speed ISO rating of 100 to 400. But I don't know, I'll just leave this at normal and let it pick for me. There we go, easy peasy. That's why 110 was so popular.
So there we were, hiking our southern creek bed, looking for some green scenes to turn purple.
So the flood definitely transformed the landscape of our South Creek. There's still a little bit of water, but you used to be able to float here, and now there's a bunch of gravel we'd have to dig out if we wanted to do that.
Anyway, neither of us were feeling that inspired, so I really appreciated Sarah taking the initiative and taking the pictures, even if they weren't that purple. I don't know, like I said, Lomo Purple always leaves me pretty underwhelmed. And I'm probably doing something wrong, because it's not just 110 film. Here's some purple freckly shots on medium format. And again, not very purple. What, am I supposed to edit these pictures? Fuck that.
I got an idea. Take a picture of me here with all this green. It's gonna pop. just straight on.
So yeah, there I go forcing Sarah to take some pictures of me because I thought this super green grass was gonna make for a really purple backdrop, but it just looks like dirty hot dog water.
What's there to be disappointed about? You got pictures of me. I'm the best subject.
But now it's my turn, and of course, after I forced Sarah to take a picture of me, I just had to take a picture of the most beautiful, wonderful girl, our forerunner. We call her Big Pee-Pee.
Sarah's hogging the camera, internet. And she didn't even bring her microphone, so she can't rebuttal. Love you. You couldn't even hear what she said there. Where do you want me?
Come back.
You want me here?
Yeah.
You want me to look a certain way? You want me to look that way?
Yeah, you can.
Is my hair, oh my God, look at that fucking big old vulture.
No, I'm not the big vulture, but look at this frame. Sarah killed it. The layering, the lighting, the little bit of purple, even that funky little dev mark at the bottom. This thing slaps. And I know this isn't 35mm quality yet. Stick around. But Sarah is slapping out some sick ass frames on this purple. Check it out.
That's the sheep shoot. Why do vultures love hanging out in dead trees?
We got that vulture.
Sleepy Joe.
Nick's not the only one that can get a photo of Sleepy Joe.
Look, here comes the vulture flying over it. Well, we're out here documenting the wild lands of Texas, the Badlands, the hill country, where goats and mules roam and play, and the antelopes stay in bed because, I don't know, whatever.
Oh, I wanted to get pictures of Freckles.
Let's go waste the last of them on Freckles then. Freckles, we're coming for you, baby. Don't you worry. He's coming. The one and only Freckles.
I got 2 more photos.
2 more photos, Freckles. You better not mess up this chance of a lifetime to get your portrait taken by the one and only Sarah.
Hi, babies.
Look at that pony. Is that it?
1 more.
Thank you so much, Freckles. They say the grass is always greener on the other side, but when you shoot Lomochrome Purple, I think you better check yourself.
I betcha I took a better picture of Sleepy Joe than you've ever taken of Sleepy Joe.
Oh, whoa, that's uncalled for. Look at this. We got someone following us. Look at this, internet. Oh, now you're pretending. Now you're pretending you don't care?
Come on.
We should put a saddle on him. Yeah.
Hi.
Look, he loves you. He loves you. He smells terrible, though. He smells terrible.
You smell like pee. Horses are the best.
Yeah, way better than our dog.
Our dog is a nightmare. He's very cute, though.
Where are you going?
You coming with us?
You want to come inside? You want to replace Walker? You want to be the new mascot of the channel?
I don't know.
Give us a kiss. Come on now. Plant one on me, baby. We'll see if any of. Hopefully this camera works. Otherwise, this is all a wasted evening.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even developed anything from this camera yet.
So yeah, at this point, we still didn't know if the camera was working because we didn't develop that Family Dollar until we shot that and the purple. So it's not in chronological order, sue me, it's called storytelling. That's why I keep teasing the whole 35mm quality thing. It's a retention hack. Yeah, anyway, this is how I scan 110 film.
Check this out. So I got 2 plates of glass, one on the bottom, which is normal glass. This is etched glass on one side with the etched side going down, and I just mask it off with a piece of construction paper. And it's kind of finicky. Watch me scan this roll. Takes a while.
So yeah, I would use the Essential Film Holder for this, but Andrew Clifford still hasn't released the 110 mask for the Essential Film Holder, which is now available at madebylopro.com/EFH for $83, shipping included. Anyway, the EFH currently only works with everything from half-frame 35mm all the way up to 6x12 medium format, but Andrew tells me he's working on a 110 mask and a 4x5 mask. So get yours today at madebylopro.com/EFH and get set up to camera scan every film format there is, other than 8x10. And in case you're wondering, the etched glass keeps the film flat and eliminates Newton rings. It's a super affordable option for scanning practically any film format. So if you want to know how to do it, check out this video from Shy Studios that taught me how to do it and saved me from spending a crap ton of money on ANR glass. Okay, so the Minolta 110 Zoom Mark II has shown that it's plenty capable of taking fun expired film snapshots and sort of purple slappers of bugs and birds and horses. But what about them super crispy 35mm quality shots I keep teasing? Well, before I finally show my hand, we gotta talk about another reason why this Minolta is the best 110 camera ever made. it's got a hot shoe. Family photo time! Family photo time! Okay, so we're taking test shots for family photos with the Sony a7 III, and we got the big ol' strobe.
If these come out good, you need to tell us if these should be our Christmas photos.
Let us know. By the way, you can buy these shirts at madebyLoPro.com eventually. These exact ones we're wearing. We're gonna wash them and print some logos on them. Anyway, test shots, Sony a7 III with the Godox AD200 behind me. And then eventually we're just gonna use this, the Minolta 110 Zoom Mark II and Color 92, baby. And Puppy is scared of the flash. Get over here, buddy.
Sit.
Look at that puppy. Okay, well, we gotta load up the film, so I guess let me do that. Big thanks to PJ Murray for sending me this stuff. Color 92, 400 speed. Okay, it's in there. Let's take some film pictures. So yes, I know these are super duper grainy and they do not hold a candle to 35mm quality. That's coming next, so just chill, bro. But these photos are still heckin' cute and give off an undeniably corny neo-90s family photo vibe. And I love how the color of our shirts match the Lomo border. And like I said during the photo shoot, those exact shirts are gonna be available eventually at madebylopro.com. He does anything for cookies, just for cookies. He does it all for the cookies, too many puppies.
All right.
So if you want the minty lime green tea, be sure to sign up for our newsletter to know when we drop them. We're gonna do some self-timer, self-portraits together, groupies. Not groupies, ussies. Ussies. I learned that one on Ted Lasso. It's kind of hard to think of new things to do when every shot counts, right? Hey, what do you think of these shirts, these outfits? Buy yours at madebylopro.com. Okay, it's finally time to show what this camera, or I guess this film, is really capable of. Close your eyes. Okay, put out a hand. Okay, now pick one of these, okay? This is what we're shooting. Open your eyes.
It's Cat Labs 120. Oh no.
Wrong format, wrong brand. We're doing some black and white 110. You excited?
Woo.
This is Lomography Orca 100. Anyway, let's see what this 100 speed film can do. Spoiler alert, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's Fomapan. Very nice. 110 film, 110 film. Okay, let's see how easy this is to load up. Lomography, thank you for being the only people making 110 film these days. How do I? There we go. Easy peasy. This is why they made this kind of film, because idiots didn't know how to do 35 mil. Okay. And we're on number one. And there's a mule out there. Come here, freckly boy. Now that I load film, he just leaves us alone? Okay, it's time for 35mm quality 110 film shots. Okay, maybe not that one. Or that one. But look at this. Or this. If you cropped out that Lomo border, I'd have no idea this wasn't a 35mm frame. But that's not all. We also got high quality puppy shots. Look at that little snuggly wuggly walker. And then look at this kitty cat. Harley looks tack sharp. And all that detail, like seriously, dude. If you weren't watching a video about 110 film, you'd have no idea that that was a teensy little itty bitty 110 negative. This was taken with the itty bitty Minolta Auto 118X flash. And you know what's fun about this setup? Throwing some chicken cookies at your puppy boy.
2, 1.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that with any setup, but come on, don't be a buzzkill. These are adorable. Don't yell at me. Why is Nick yelling? Stop yelling at me to love your dog. That's my impression of you, if you hate my
3,
my voice.
2, 1. Did you get it? I think you're just...
He's pretending so he can get more treats. Anyway, here's a slideshow of the rest of the shots from the Orca roll because I didn't get any more B-roll, but come on, it looks fucking sick. So, what's next? Well, after seeing this fine-grained Fomapan 100 in 110, I'm doubling down on my mission statement to bulk load my own 110 film. Cause, if you didn't know, 110 film is the exact same thing as 16mm movie film. Only difference is, 16mm comes in 100-foot rolls, while 110 film comes in these dinky little plastic cartridges that are kinda hard to open up and reload. But
you can't tell me what to do.
anyway, let me know if you want to see me take this thing for a spin in a dedicated video. But for now, the Minolta is definitely the best 110 camera ever made. except for maybe this one. Thank you, Internet. I'm Nick. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Woo! I did it!
Please, please, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hype this video, and go to madebylopro.com to check out my merch or consider giving what you can to join LoPresti Army to help make analog fun again. You get your name at the bottom of the videos, like Spencer, like Juan, like Brock, and like Jesse. Guys, thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you. You make this all possible. And thank you so much to Alexander for sending me the Minolta. Wow, what a fun camera. 110 film is definitely neat. I'm really looking forward to figuring out how to spool it myself. Say Free Willy in the comments below if you're still here, because Orca was the best film, aka Fomapan. I see what you're doing, Lomo. Anyway, Sarah, any final thoughts? Come on, you gotta say something. Yell it.
Walker Texas Ranger!
Walker Texas Ranger. He's the puppy. He's the puppy. Thank you, everybody. You guys rock. You guys don't suck. You guys rock. Now I gotta edit. I got less than 24 hours to get this episode done, and I'm just recording this now. Anyway, you guys rock. Peace.